Hi everybody and welcome to NGS. We have the semifinals here in Division B. We have Lurk Patrol taking on Ready Button. Patrol was rank 3 and Ready Button was rank 2, I believe, during the season, so it should be a pretty good match here. Wait and see what happens.
Fear. Got the fear of God put into him.
Both teams had to play
Have to play through some adversity.
adversity, like he said. Both lost one game and won their matches 2-1, quarterfinals. Waiting for ready up. Here we go. Map was chosen by Ready Button.
Now, do we get to be animated, or do we have to be super,
Now be animated.
You be you.
Or can we be like, battlefield of eternity? Like, can we spice it?
Yeah.
Or
Spice it up.
we can spice it.
So
Alright.
got all the spice you want.
I actually really like the Malthael ban by Lurk Patrol because he's really, really good on the Immortals. I think also, maybe if they're playing maybe if they're playing heroes with high health pools and they didn't want to pick Malthael, maybe that's also a reason why they banned it.
That makes a lot of sense. I think we're on to something.
We're looking at going into tank or double warrior. Oh.
Or, maybe they scouted out Ready Button. Are they like really into Malthael? Do they have like badass Malthael players?
When we played them last week, they did not play Malthael at all, and I don't think he was ever even banned. So.
Oh, okay. I like the task ban as well. He really enables a lot of hyper carries, and you're essentially taking that out of the equation altogether. Plus, he does really good DPS on his own.
I think he's a good soul as well. They bring him in to kind of auto attacker. Most people go with in a race comp.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about? How do you feel about Garage?
Although I don't know, I feel like in games I've played against him, if the team doesn't get sucked in by him being low health and try to kill him, you can definitely fight past him, basically. Interesting.
They're going full race build.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you either bait out a throw or you have someone with a good escape to take the throw.
These heroes.
Yeah, that's actually pretty interesting because most of the time when I see drafts, a team does not take both Greymane and Vala, but maybe they're really emphasizing the need for the race, especially like a Q build Vala.
Usually one or the other.
Well, two heroes with decent jump backs too.
Yeah, for sure.
They both got good escapes. True.
Well, they certainly have the DPS down.
What do you mean? What about Murky? Murky's a DPS. Murky's a real threat. Come on.
We can call him that.
Suck at laughing. Screw you.
Okay. Well, Artanis. Wait, who picked Artanis? It was that.
That was Lurk Patrol.
Oh, okay, because I know Ready Button stole our Artanis pick last game, so I wonder if
you got beef with
watched
him?
those. I got beef, big time.
I actually really like the Rhaegar and Artanis picks. I think aside from Monk, Rhaegar is pretty good on the Immortal race. He brings Ancestral to the table. Artanis is probably going to take Amateur Opponent, so they have the Immortal race. The Li Ming ban is pretty good as well, especially if she goes Q build Li Ming to really affect the Immortal race. And I guess Ready Button is actually going to take Li Ming. They're done with the carries.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I mean that's definitely the best poke that's left. So They obviously know what they're trying to do here.
Oh, look at this Uther hover. How do you feel about Uther these days?
I'm surprised they're not wanting to ban out the Ariel. I guess she's been changed slightly, but
I don't know. I think new Oriole is still way better than
yeah,
what Uther is these days.
especially with Greymane and Vala to
Well, I guess
feed off.
for Vala, she's going to be Q build, right? So that's going to be a little bit less burst damage for the Oriole.
Oriole generates a lot more hope.
I still like Oriole here, though.
Because kind of their only option.
Especially the way new Oriole is built, you're less reliant on your carry. So it doesn't matter if Vala... It doesn't matter as much if Vala's going Q build.
I would be very shocked if they didn't go in that direction now.
What, the Vala or the Oriole?
The Ariel.
Oh, okay.
At this point. But what do I know?
Wait, you know everything.
I got knocked out by this team.
Yeah, what did?
Diva Unlad and Arthas.
Alright. I like it. I like the hyper aggro.
Arthas against the Greymane feels really bad, but Arthas with the Greymane is actually really, really good, especially when Greymane gets Executioner. And they have so many melee. They have Garrosh, they have Rhaegar, and they have Artanis.
Arthas versus the Artanis is very good too.
Yeah, for sure. And they're actually like forcing Rhaegar to be less aggro by picking up the Arthas, so he'll have to play more safe, be more of like a ranged healer, and only go in from time to time to get those bites and little kills, little nibbles.
Little nibbles.
Nom 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 nom. Little nibbles. Yeah, for sure. They're pretty melee heavy.
Probably.
Oh, you know
Well,
what?
alright.
Ready Button doesn't even have a healer yet.
Yeah, I mean they've got to go with the Ariel, right?
I
think so.
I guess so. Yeah. Interesting. Although Lily's gonna have to be very good with the positioning, or she's not gonna hit the backline with the blinds anyway, right? I don't know. I think
they don't really have much.
Draft quite a bit better.
They don't really have much to interrupt Lily's water jugs rather. If she does pick that up,
yeah,
right?
Because
Diva's little nudge thingy, it doesn't interrupt.
No, it shouldn't.
Jugs.
No,
right?
I don't think so. But I would be shocked if she even went jugs here, though.
Oh, that's true. It is a second healer, so that's true.
And they don't have really any CC at all, so you know the water dragon would be pretty huge. Interesting.
Yeah, that's strange. That's really strange. So, or not strange, but it's very interesting. So they've taken 2 warriors and 2 supports, albeit one warrior does higher DPS and one healer does higher DPS, and they're relying mostly on a solo damage Lunara. They're not actually quite bursty, and I think with a Garrosh you want that pick comp, but since they've built a really heavy sustain comp to begin with anyway, I guess it's okay that they've gone with the Lunara. Hopefully,
I mean, they'll probably build Artanis pretty damage focused, I would imagine, because he can hit pretty hard. So, I mean, we'll see what they end up doing with him, but they're probably going to have to get some extra damage out of him. I mean, Lily would, yeah, they're going to have to build her into the full blinds.
The full blinds, yeah.
Or the full dragon, I don't know, but probably the blinds.
Hopefully after Garrosh's little displacement and Artanis's displacement, whoever the enemy is, they don't just hop away, or no, well, not hop, but hopefully they don't just like walk away because of the slow damage that they have. I think Kerosene, I thought perhaps Kerosene is really good for the Immortal, but I'm wondering if he can actually heal.
Well, I think they're not even going to worry. I think they're going to try and just win these fights quick.
Okay.
And I think, you know, for them, they really have the only lockdown with Vala and Arthas that there is. So
I think the only way Kerosene is going to be able to heal all of that damage is if he like QWs and then it's on cooldown and then you Q and then you auto attack or something. He's gonna have a hard time healing up the damage unless they're all grouped up.
Maybe. Got Nathan. Hush Gunny on Mara Daribel on
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Opposite, Baron on Kerosene, Rory
5,
on Vala.
4,
We got Bubble This on Arthas, Ciaris on Diva,
2 arms.
and Rexpo. My man Rexpo on the Grey Man. Well, I mean, this top matchup should be pretty easy for Grey Man, so they're gonna have to.
You think Greyman's gonna win it over Lily?
Oh, I would think so. I mean,
With her blinds?
his wave clear though with the Q.
Oh, that's true. But what about the 1v1 in terms of the battle?
I still would favor Greyman there if he is smart.
Oh, look, that's
Ooh.
She did a lot of damage. I think.
Oh, this Diva almost done too.
I think Lily could win it, possibly, if she saves her blinds for when Greymane goes into wolf form, make him overextend and kill him, and then lane
Thing is,
while Greymane responds.
I'm gonna be shocked if she kills him. And I think if he just uses his Q effectively, he doesn't
That's
even
true.
really need to engage with it, right?
Well, she could, like, bait him, you know?
Let's hope.
Yeah, make him real greedy.
Garrosh, man, it's scary. That's the thing of when you're playing really forward with Garrosh, the other team like can't move into you, which is nice too. They can't move out of their towers and out of their gate because you'll just pull them back. So it's pretty scary when he's standing up there. They're just poking; they can't do anything.
and back.
Yeah, Diva can, yeah, and Vala can, but
Okay,
not far enough.
but yeah. Bust.
Oh, oh, interesting. I don't think he hit that talent the way I wanted to.
Who? You mean Rexpa?
Yeah, when he didn't throw the Greymane in any direction, he just threw him straight up. I think he wanted to throw him back a bit more. He just literally threw him straight into the air, so I'm not sure what happened there. Although he didn't go for the throw talent, so he doesn't have that much distance, so that may have just been hitting the terrain. Wow, they're not defending this at all.
Yeah, they're just allowing red team to burn it.
Yeah. I guess it makes sense early, right? You're not losing too much with this first Immortal, theoretically. Although, they do have the better poke, right? So they might be able to get something out of this. Ready button, I should say.
True. Arthas on the bottom. Right?
Alright, ooh! Got a little bit of distance. I mean, they're gonna probably get at least the front wall here, which is nice, but probably nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they actually left.
Ooh! Wow, nice
Yeah,
play
I'm
by the
surprised they
Diva
left
there.
Arthas on the bottom. He's their primary engage. Diva isn't really.
She is a very good solo laner, though.
Arthas.
No, yeah, I'm surprised they left Arthas bottom.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he's a really good solo laner. I'm thinking maybe they just wanted Diva to make sure they didn't get engaged on.
Oh,
And
sorry, you
maybe.
said she was a good solo laner, so I thought you were talking about Lily.
Oh, sorry, maybe it just mindless
Yeah,
coming
no
through.
problem.
Gunny just making it out of there. Back.
Well. Yeah, I mean, it looked a little hairy early for Ready Button, but I like what they're doing now. I don't love Arthas versus Lily as much as Greymane, though.
Yeah.
She can outpoke him, I think. Or he's
Generally.
gotta go super ham on her. I don't think he's gonna.
She took quite a bit of damage from his little, what is it called? His wintry aura thing. But it wasn't enough.
I like Winter Aura. That's definitely
What is
better
it
than
actually called?
the real name.
Wait, what's it actually called?
I actually don't know, but I like Winter Aura.
Alright, Wintry Aura it is.
Tempest.
That's
Frozen
right.
Tempest. That's right. I should know this.
Greymane's gone for the solo camp. That's good.
Looks like they're invading Greymane. It's
Oh,
very aggressive.
wow. And good timing too.
Okay.
Wow, and they're not gonna do the full invade. I feel like that was there for the taking. But
All of those
we're gonna
down.
lose
He is gonna
Rory.
go down, though.
Ooh, this is not good.
Diva.
Yeah, they're
They're gonna back off.
kind of all over the place right now. Yeah, they're gonna steal it easy. Wow.
Huh.
That was great.
That was a good read. That Lurk
I
Patrol.
mean,
think
someone must have
the-
called out that Rex or that Greymane was missing.
I think
Wow.
though that Ready Button they could have won that if they didn't path in that particular manner. Like everyone just path one by one in a really
Kinda came
dangerous
down
sort
that
of
one.
way, which
And
is why
the problem
Valor got
was,
caught
like,
out.
all Lurk Patrol was in that middle little channel, and they
Yeah.
split them up really well, and there's nothing they could do to, like,
At that point, you
unsplit
either
themselves.
give it up or you kind of just walk around.
Not sure about that Diva placement.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're picking on Arthas early, which is
Arthas
good.
is pretty low. All of Lurk Patrol is really starving for health right now.
My ready button low too. Everyone's kind of low right now. It's freaking me
Ace
out.
meanwhile 2v1ing.
Ace, is he gonna make it out?
Oh,
Oh,
he's gonna
Kerosene,
make
one more
it.
jump.
Does.
He probably ran out of jumps. He only has 2 right
Well,
now.
in the end, I mean, this is working out actually not so bad for considering what happened there. Ready Button's done a good job of fighting back.
And they're still gonna win the.
I mean, I think they just gotta go for the full race, yeah, and Lurk Patrol knows it. They're trying to do this up. Not really sure how much value some of those Diva charges are getting right now. They seem a little bit random at times. Oh, this is not where you want to be as Arthas. Oh, and the body blocks.
He
The
goes
team
down.
body blocks are real. Not what you want. Yeah. Wow, they could turn this. They could. Oh, again. No jump for Kerosene.
Gunny's super low again.
Well, I mean, they have who they want up, though, for this fight,
Mhm.
so I think they got this easy.
In the bag.
Yeah. It's a problem on this map, man. If you don't have the auto attacks burn down the Immortal, it's really tough unless you absolutely win the fight completely.
Yeah, and they're trading more right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he has dash.
Aaron. Barely gets out of that one.
Oh, the poison is real.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he's
really
He
low.
left off.
ballsy, man. I like it.
Okay.
All action
Gotta
kerosene.
be all action kerosene. Other way.
That's right, hard-boiled kerosene.
Hard boiled. Wait, look at this Lily. This Lily wants to hang
Oh,
out with
nice.
us again. She's like, "Hey, girl, remember me? We're gonna fight again, and I'm gonna kick your butt again."
I hope one person on this stream will get my hard-boiled reference. Hopefully. Otherwise, that just sounds like a very
Are,
weird
are you gonna explain
kind of
it?
phrase. It's a Hong Kong action movie. Very, very cool. I recommend it if you like action movies.
Alright. Fine.
If you like gun fu. Well, I mean, in terms of like meta map play, I feel like Lurk Patrol's doing a great job. But when it comes down to it, they just can't win an Immortal with the comp they have. It's really tough.
So we see actually pretty standard talents and builds picked up
Oof.
from both
That
teams.
throw and the taunt. Oh, and the pomp.
That
Wow.
was a really good.
That was such a good counter engage. But now they have to back up. They're all blinded. All the blinds. So many low
really
people.
good ancestral.
Think of the humanity.
Or
Wow. Oh my
Oh.
word.
Diva. Ouch.
That's a killer. That's when you just go dead silent in the comms.
Yeah.
Just don't want to say a single thing.
Just wow, that happened.
Yeah, and then 3 minutes later you go with that. Well,
Hey, look at that. You see that?
What?
It says jugs on
oh, crazy. I gotta say I'm surprised.
They do have a lot of burst damage. Ready Button does have a lot of burst damage. I think that's possibly why Lulu did pick up the jugs to have that sustain. The talent builds are
I guess,
pretty
but they're just
standard.
so low on damage. I mean,
No,
I don't
yeah,
know.
for sure.
It's interesting. It's interesting. We'll see.
Yeah, the talent builds are pretty standard. Nothing strange, really.
Oh, it's
No.
all pretty standard.
I wonder if
Oh
there's-
wow! Again with the taunt. I mean, that's the thing with Garrosh, man. That taunt, like, I think when I first started playing him, I was trying to get like a ton of people with it and trying to max it out. But really, you just use it like variance taunt, and you just solo one person and get the kill.
I've seen a lot of situations in this game so far where the diva is in mech and has full charge, and she kind of just loses it instead.
Yeah. Yeah, and just the placement of
Nothing
these Diva ults it's so
Yeah,
weird.
for sure.
Should have been right in the middle
Well, that's
there.
a very early palm.
Yeah.
Possibly
The last palm was so good too.
unnecessary, yeah. By the way,
Hmm.
Jägermeister, who also plays in the NGS, he just whispered me and said, "This guy's voice sounds just like me. WTF?" I think he's referring to YYC.
Hey man, you got a good voice. What can I say? You lucked out. You won the genetic lottery, man.
Yeah, but I think what's happening is when Diva's getting ganked like that, she should just hit nerf this and just run away, instead of just letting the mech die and eventually dying. And the
Yeah.
other thing is, in terms of the Diva placement of the bombs, what's happening is she's casting Q and then she's doing the nerf this, so that little nerf this bomb actually keeps flying with the Q animation.
Yeah.
And that's possibly why it's being.
But I mean, you know, that's what you want to do because you want to throw it in their way, right? You want to throw it behind him, but she keeps
Cancel it
seemingly
earlier.
throwing it like, yeah, you gotta either cancel it sooner or you gotta throw it like in a way where it's actually cutting off their exit. Because
Well,
she
I
keeps
think-
kind of throwing it to the side, and they're all able to get out of the
Oh,
way.
Bubble.
Like you want to make, oh,
Bubble does pop army. I
Oh,
think he's gonna
wow.
make it. He does not.
You-
Healing.
yeah. You gotta go
Nerf this
ham
is
when you
up.
pop the army. A little bit of, wow, they dropped the Lunar. That's huge. So they just need to go for this fight now.
And those are
Okay,
really good.
both healing ults are down. Rory, oh
Like,
man.
did it.
Yeah, that
Awesome.
Artanis just hits like a truck in the back line, and they haven't found a way to deal with them because they have
See,
no stuns.
This nerf
He
this
could just go here.
is a lot better. Like, you might as well just place
Yeah,
it
that was good.
still in one place instead of trying to be mobile with
Mhm.
it.
Well, that was tough. I mean, I felt like little bit of weird communication. The Arthas kind of split. If Arthas was with them that whole fight on the kind of right side of that keep, I think they could have almost wiped their
He
wiped their
got
control.
garaged though.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a weird split at the beginning of that fight, or otherwise I think Ready Button might wipe that fight out.
Well, we do see Green in top lane. This is a 4v5 situation.
Oh,
If
wow, this is not where you want to be if you're Ready Button right now. You want to spread out a bit more than that. Oh wow, great palm. Amazing palm, but now the cam's on him too. This is not good. This
Army's
is not
being
good.
We're still gonna
Wow.
win it here.
Great job. Great job to pull. I cannot
Mhm.
believe they did
Mhm.
not get a kill there. Amazing job by Ready Button.
Good palm.
Amazing job. I mean,
Amazing.
he's popping those armies like just in the nick of time. It's
I
great.
think that was really good as well because Rhaegar had shown top, so they know that they need this opportunity. They have to
Mhm.
maximize it. The Immortal is going to pop up soon. They're going to be that much closer to 16 and getting that advantage. And
I
they are
think
picking up
honestly-
the camp as well. That's going to be pushing towards the keep if not responded to.
I really think that, you know, if Ready Button ends up winning this game, we're gonna look back and say that the Valak Greymane pick was what won in this, because they, you know, Artanis and Lunara are good on the Immortal, but I think Greymane and Vala just have the advantage just enough that it makes it really hard for Lurk Patrol because they can't just sit back and let them attack, right? So they're every time Ready Button's getting the fights that they want. Very, very good draft. I liked it.
So 16 is going to be picked up very shortly by Ready Button, and Lurk Patrol is not really going to be in a great position.
Yeah,
unless they
someone's
can
got to
get
go
a
grab
pick.
this experience for Ready Button. There we go.
Yeah, I think they either need to just defend, and
Yeah.
then I guess defend their keep,
I
and
think
then
Ready Button just needs to go ham with the 16 here. Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go. Very nice. Now if you can hit, yes, it's working out perfectly. Very nice, very nice. Oh, good,
That
good
was a-
self cleanse there. I don't know if
Yes,
that was. Oh, that wasn't the self cleanse. That was the Rhaegar cleanse. He didn't take the self cleanse at level 1, but or level whatever.
I think Lurk Patrol's positioning there, they honestly should have played back, have one defend the key, and then on the flip of the Immortal, that's when they should have fought because they would have had 16 by then. And then they can get the pick potential that Garrosh brings, which would really change the game.
Yeah, I just feel like they, the problem with Garrosh is I feel like it's almost like picking a team with like kind of a wombo combo. It's like if you don't hit that combo with your Q and your W or E or whatever, and you don't get the pull and the throw, and even if you get it, if you don't secure a kill off that, their team just has no crowd control. They've got no stun. They've got no other way to engage. Yeah. So I think they're just having such a hard time engaging.
I think though, because they have a Garrosh, perhaps Lunar should have taken Leaping Strike to get that pick.
Yeah, probably.
Rather than taking the Thornwood.
You think
Probably.
be near
They need some
Arcanist.
kind of hard engage
Yeah, for sure.
and some way to finish. And I think, I haven't seen any big swaps out of Arcanist either. So
True. You think Garrosh would want to be near
They
him?
do have 16.
yeah, you would think so, right? And go for the swap into
No,
the
exactly.
Yeah. But that's such a hard combo, right? No. Yeah, and Ready Button's doing a really good job of staying back when Garrosh has got that cooldown up, so
I mean,
they're playing this well.
Does Lurk Patrol?
Nice fight here. Oh, drop it, Diva. Oh, again. With the
Way up top
fish thing.
there.
Oh, if she threw that the right way, that would have been such an amazing. Oh. Yeah, it still worked. Fight's going well.
Or though, look what's happening, right?
Yeah, the Winions are going.
That bomb is not going to go.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
wow. Well, Arthas took someone down with him. No, they need to. If they can push back and finish this fight.
Yeah, they got
Oh,
it.
Diva. Run, Diva, run. See, I think they should have actually followed Diva there. And, they could have. I mean, they'll probably end here anyway, almost. But, oh, never mind.
Doesn't matter, eh?
Never mind. They got it. Joke's on me. They did the 4-1 anyway.
I think really that fight could have changed if Lurk Patrol saw that on the map there was only 4 people from Ready Button showing. Greymane is nowhere to be found. Greymane was actually doing the top camp. They should have immediately engaged. They both had 16s. It would have been a 4v5, and if they had taken that engage instead of being as passive as they were, they really could have changed that fight and changed the outcome of this Immortal and to this potential win condition. Well, not win condition, it's probably an actual win happening right now.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, I really, really feel like this is one of those classic games that's won in the draft. I think Ready Button's team comp was just so much better suited for this map. And yeah, there you go.
Game,
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Like my own team, we pick a lot of unconventional comps. It's just all about what you do with them.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree that you can play with a weird comp and make it work. But in that case, Lurk Patrol was just smashing their head against the wall. Like they couldn't take a fight because they had no engage, and because they couldn't get a good engage, Ready Button was just able to poke away at the Immortal at will, and they knew there was basically no chance of someone getting stun locked or getting separated to the point where they were dead. And they were playing around the Garrosh really well, and like I said, that's a hard thing to hit at the best of times. So if Garrosh misses, they can basically move around freely and poke away at the Immortal. So I don't know. I really feel like, I think Ready Button played great, but I think that was just such a good draft by them. And maybe, to be honest, even as weird as it sounds, like instead of the Garrosh, I think a Muradin could have done them like a world of good there.
Muradin into an Arthas potentially a Greymane with Chris Bullet.
Yeah, I mean, I just
I
think
don't really
about
know.
how many opportunities there were for kills where they just couldn't stop someone and they couldn't land that killing blow because Ready Button was always able to just walk into the back, get healed up by Kerosene, walk back in. And if they just had like one stun in the middle of those fights, I think they could have knocked out a couple of fights there. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll be proven
Lurk
wrong.
Patrol, they know what's up now. They know what they have to do. They're gonna come with a vengeance. They're gonna make a strong draft, and they're gonna kick Ready Button's bum. It's gonna happen. I feel.
I don't know, man. They're gonna have to pull something out because I thought Ready Button played so good there. And honestly, they if they hit a couple more of those diva bombs in the right direction, I think that game could have been over like 2 or 3 minutes earlier. I think I think Ready Button is looking very, very deadly right now. Let's see.
Wow, it really looks like you're very biased. So.
Hey, no, I'm not biased. I'm just calling it out. I thought they just
Whoa.
they drafted amazingly. They played amazingly. Like, I want this to go through games, but Lurk Patrol's going to have to do something here.
All right. I'm gonna try to be on the Lurk Patrol side here, just because you're really cheering for Ready Bunny. I gotta.
No. You must understand. There's a difference between cheering and watching what's unfolding in front of me. That's what I'm doing. But no, I want this to be close. I think Lurk Patrol's good. I think they could have won that game. They had a couple of fights that were really, really close, but man, I thought that was just really well played by Ready Button. And having gotten my ass kicked by them, just a week
Are we
ago.
allowed to say ass? I think we've said it like 2 or 3 times so far.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Why not?
thankfully there's no ESPN to tell us to kick us off the stream at least.
Yeah, game 2 here by Lurk Patrol.
All right,
Spider Queen. Result here.
interesting.
Oh, so I guess they have a lot of practice on this map, huh? They
Well,
have some tricks up their sleeves.
I will say Tomb is my favorite map. I think
Gross.
it's just so many team fights. That's what I love. So many good team fights. I love it. I love it, and I love the spiders. Gotta love the big spiders.
I think we're just
On the stream? Cool.
showing the be right back.
What do you mean we're live audio wise? Oh, like they can hear us on the
They're
stream, but they
really
can't see what's on the screen. On the screen. I see. Well, what's up, homies? What's up,
Nothing.
internet? Smash that like button. It's your boy YYC, Caston, NGC. Smash that mother effing like button.
NGC. Add letters.
Yeah.
We'll just add letters.
What did I say? Did I say NGC?
Yeah.
And whatever.
NGC.
I'm renaming it the NGC.
Perfect.
Yeah. HGC, NGS.
Yes.
Close
Pretty
enough.
much. HGC.
Sorry, this is up late. Smash the subscribe button. VuDu Twitch stream.
Yeah, be sure to follow that.
That's the classic YouTube, right? If you're, the classic YouTuber. Hey guys, sorry this is up late. Sorry I haven't posted in a while.
Wait, what?
Follow and like.
Like YouTubers, right? I'm not really very down with like YouTube culture, but
Now, today we're gonna do the boyfriend-girlfriend challenge. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God.
Sorry
you
we're
have to-
late.
You have to say stuff like that.
Sorry we're a bit late posting this. Get the likes going, smash that subscribe button. Come on, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then I guess Periscope's like, get those hearts going, guys. I want to see
Kevin,
those hearts going.
dorm winner of UTA, is watching this stream right now.
Who
He's
dat?
gonna make fun of us. It's happening.
No, man, there's nothing to make fun of.
No, they're gonna make fun of us, like the casters.
No, they can't do it.
Make fun.
We're
What do you
untouchable.
think?
Teflon.
What do you
Making
mean?
these sweet YouTube jokes. This is what the kids want. This is what the kids are into these days, YouTube jokes. Although that's my only joke about YouTube. All right, let's do this. Well, let's see if Lurk Patrol figures out their draft this time.
Whoa, can you calm down? Can you calm down? You're
Isn't
really
that the whole
ripping
point?
on
Like,
him.
isn't that the whole point of being, you know, a caster is getting the blood going?
Listen,
Yep.
I'm trying to use positive reinforcement right now.
Spicing it
No,
up.
I want this to be close.
Spicing it up.
I was pretty impressed with that draft play. If I haven't said that already. So let's see. So Lurk Patrol is third, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Ready Button was 2.
Yeah, correct.
And who is first seed?
Little gin and juice.
Right. Gotcha. So wait, this is quarters or this is semi? So they're in the other semi.
Yeah, they gotta
gotcha.
buy.
I should probably figure out how this works. Interesting. I'm almost shocked they banned the Garrosh there.
Wait, why are you shocked by that?
Because
No issue.
I felt he was the reason they lost that game. I mean, not the play. I just think the pick. Like,
I mean, Garage did get a couple picks. It's a really small map as well. There's more bodies, less spread out.
I guess so. I mean, BOE, you got probably the best slide in those sneaky drags or pulls or whatever the hell that ability is called. I don't know. I mean, interesting.
You mean the nooks and crannies?
The nooks and crannies. Yeah, that's right.
You're welcome.
Good baguette.
Get good, dude. Get good.
But yeah,
What do you think about the Greymane ban, by the way?
I think that was good. They played Greymane really, really well. So you may as well take it away.
I don't think it would normally be a pick like that.
Yeah.
But based on how they played him last time.
I like the Hawk pick though.
A lot of people actually make fun of Dehaka taken on small maps, but I completely disagree with them because there's so many bushes or whatever. You're gonna get a lot of pick potential with the Dehaka digging in, getting that movement speed, that chase potential through the vents. I actually really like this pick up here.
Yeah, and I mean at the end of the day, like he's still able to get across map way faster than a hero on a mount. So, you know, even though you might not get as much value, you're still showing up somewhere where you weren't 2 seconds ago, and that's still pretty valuable, I think.
Yeah, turn-ins being surrounded by vents there.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, if he gets a good amount of coins and he needs to get that solo turn-in, well, pretty easy to do that. Yeah, I like the Dehaka pick a lot. I feel like he's pretty OP, yeah. Yeah, again, Ready Button.
A Gul'dan Sonya.
Hardcore.
So Gul'dan's really good at the wave. He's really good at defending. Sonya is probably going to be in the bot lane 1v1 versus, I suppose, with Dehaka. Who do you think actually wins that lane?
I think it depends how they play, to be honest. Like, I think that's a matchup where if Sonya hits her spears, she can win that one. And you know, if she gets some good heals off the spin to win. But I feel like a really, really good Dehaka player can win that matchup, but it's definitely hard. I think Sonya just has so much more sustain right off the bat, at least.
I will say, while I do like Gul'dan's clear and DPS and his potential to carry, he's very immobile of a carry. So if there's if Ready Button creates like a dive comp, which they potentially still could do, Gul'dan could be in a lot of trouble if he doesn't have Fear up.
The KT. I
like the response. Rhaegar with the Ancestrals and the Cleanses, the Kael'thas. Again, like really good wave clear. They're building, I think, a strong 4-man top mid rotation that can beat Lurk Patrols with the Sonya and the Dehaka 1v1.
Yeah, I mean, I still, for my money, I'm still the most scared of KT in almost any game. Just because if your communication is not great, if you're clumping too much, there's just so many ways KT can get value, and just before you know it, the fight's over and you're all at like 10% health. So I really, really like KT on this map too. And you got 2 again so far. I mean, I suppose you could say Sonya has a stun, and it is, so I will say that. But there's already two lockdown on the side of Ready Button, which I love me some lockdown. So, and no cleanse on the side of Lurk Patrol. Yet.
Not yet, you know. They're just taking a
Not
carry
yet.
and a bruiser. God, you're really on their case, man. Give them a break. You're gonna
No,
take
hey, they gotta
points.
prove it. I gotta see it. I mean, I like the
Show
start.
me.
I love Gul'dan. I love Sonya.
Mhm.
But I mean, again, just based on these first 5 picks, ooh, I like
probably
me some
wouldn't have
Dahak and KT.
first pick Golden though. I would have waited
Yeah,
later on in the draft.
yeah. I mean, even Sonya, to be honest, I don't think they're gonna go Dahaka Sonya. So you probably could have waited on that one too. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting how they finish this draft off.
Oh,
Okay.
Cho'Gall. So they expect a Cho'Gall Oriole to be rounding it
Yeah.
out. We do see. Actually, this kind of makes sense because they did ban the Greymane, which is a
Mhm.
counter to Cho'Gall.
And
Very
same as the
difficult
Nubrak
hand.
too.
Exactly.
The Nubrak,
Quick
yeah.
hands.
Oh, that hurts. I mean, I get trying to have that strategy, but man, you blew basically two bans and left 3 picks open for that, and they just shut it down.
Not necessarily, because even if they were going Cho'Gall and their plan got busted, it's not the end of the world because a Greymane and a Nubrak are still very, very good bans
Yep.
on their own.
For sure. Definitely Nubrak was the key to our success on Tomb of Spider Queen against Ready Button last week. So hey, there you know.
Jeez, why aren't
Haunted by the ghost of Renamak for that one game.
Uther and an Oriole. I think last game they also did double healer.
Yeah, wow.
This
Interesting.
will be very interesting. For Ready Button side, I want to say maybe they'd pick up something like a Stitches because they do already have the KT, and KT is really good for single target blow up. Not just that, but also like the spread damage. But I'm thinking maybe Stitches Hook and the KT Gravity Lapse. Rhaegar Totem at 16 would be more valuable as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I like that pick for sure.
Yeah,
not a lot of escape on the side of
they're pretty immobile heroes. I wonder if that's what they'll go. You can go really trolly too and take Gorge on Stitches. It's only on a minute cooldown. Like, it's such a short cooldown. I called it! I'm a genius! I see the future.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, I will say, again, a bit of like foreshadowing from our last game. The reason that one of the biggest reasons we lost against Ready Button in the second game was because of the Putrid Bile and Stitches. He was so good at using that Putrid Bile to split up the team fights. I would be well, yeah, we'll see, I guess. But
can you calm down?
He played the Putrid Bile. No, man, I will not calm down. No, I'm just saying in terms of ultimates, I could see it going either way. I just thought I was really impressed by the Putrid Bile plays that they had last week.
Against
so
us.
either alt is definitely an option. I love the ET pick though.
Yeah, hopefully ETC, the only one who can really eat the Stitches hooks. I mean, you shouldn't be going out of your way to eat one, but if it's going to be hooking one of your teammates, I think ETC is a really good idea to be able to take that hook and then still escape with his life.
The only problem is there's like a bunch of ways to knock him out of a mosh pit. So
yeah, definitely.
I wonder if he's going to go stage dive, which could be very good if he
get a
gets right into the back line.
Really good mosh.
Yeah.
Like get almost everyone in it, really.
You'd have to get Thrall, KT, and Stitches. I would. So that's a tough one. That's interesting.
So it looks like the 4-man lane would be ETC, Gul'dan, Oriole, Uther versus Stitches, Thrall, Kael'thas, and Rhaegar. Both sides do have really good wave clear. I think the sustain of the 4-man by Lurk Patrol is stronger. There are a lot of like self-heals though, I will say, on Ready Button side, so potentially they could be even in matchup. But it looks like one side is more of a pick comp, like Ready Button's 4-man is more of a pick comp than Lurk Patrol's.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel a little bit the same as I did in the last game with Lurk Patrol, where I'm just not really sure I see where the picks are coming from. They do have some lockdown this time, which is good. But Gul'dan doesn't really have any burst damage.
Oh no, I
Sonya's
meant Ready
split
Button.
off solo. Sorry?
I meant Ready Button has the pick comp in their.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I totally agree with you. But I'm just saying, like, I back to the way it was in the first game. I don't really see how Lurk Patrol's going to be finishing off their kills here. So it'll be interesting. Prove me wrong.
I will say though, I'm personally very fond of Q build Gul'dan.
I agree with
Especially
that.
when they have like a really meaty front line like Stitches, you can really chunk him down with Q build.
Yeah, and that's what you need in this kind of comp, I would think, too, is you really would need the burst. So interesting. Interesting pickups, guys. Well, that's eating the hook, just like you wanted.
What
Perfect.
a good ETC.
Perfectly played.
Ooh, it gets way low though.
And ETC went into the prog rock,
Check
I
out
believe.
Dehaka. Dehaka actually has to hurt Sonya completely obliterated him.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? Is
Good
like
job, Sonya.
the only I think the Haka can win in the long term once he gets his essence up. But early game, Sonya can just out-sustain him so much, and if he doesn't land a couple good tons, I think he's really got to be looking for those tons early to try and get the damage in. Well, I
A
mean,
really aggressive
the
rotation.
format, yeah, I mean, I think Lurk Patrol's got to get into a 4-man here.
Yeah.
Yeah, being
They have been
spin
doing 2 and
splits.
2, and their only carry rather has fallen
Yeah,
in the format.
Have a lot more
yeah, I
luck.
think
Yeah.
so.
Picking
I
I
again.
so.
think Ace is gonna get caught out, but luckily Ready Button didn't all rotate together. That would have really been a bad situation for Ace.
In a weird way, I'm kind of almost surprised that, like, if they're gonna go in a kind of 2-2 type comp, that you don't put Uther with Gul'dan to give her a bit of protection with the stuns and the 2 kills.
I
Okay,
don't
now
think that was
they
their-
got the 4-man.
I don't think that was their intention. They were just trying to catch the wave
Yeah.
because they were a little bit behind on Soak, but they've caught up more or less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're mirroring pretty good now.
They're a little bit behind on the rotation.
Now, the thing is, they've got really good lockdown. If they can get a Ariel into a stun with the ETC, and then the Uther stun, I mean, Gul'dan's going to be able to hit 3 or 4 skill shots into him. So, let's see if they can pull that off, the triple
It
lock.
looks like Uther is actually holding his W. Oh, he went the speed, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I do like that talent, but I think he's gonna have to be a little bit more of an action hero Uther.
Yeah. I
He's gonna have to
personally
be in the shit.
think he could have gotten some holy fire value, especially when he needed to.
Nice slide.
Oh,
So
great
close.
job. Oh, that's who you want. Yes, I was just about to say. I think honestly, early in this game, they just need to pick on Stitches. Stitches is going Q build or slam build. He's not super beefy. They need to be trying to just pick on him. He's gonna be out there. They've got all the lockdown in the world.
Yeah.
They need to just dump abilities onto him, I think, and get him out of there. Which they did. So good. Okay, see, now Dahak is starting to pull this fight back, but the towers are almost out of ammo. 1 tower is out of ammo. So we'll see if Dahaka can keep parlaying this into success. Oh, eating that hook again. Good boy. Good boy, ETC.
So, Oriel's actually holding a lot of her heals. There were a lot of situations where they were very stacked up as a 4-man and she should have just used the heals. But because she held it, she forced Uther to use
Yeah.
his very limited mana pool, which I'm a little bit disappointed in.
Oof.
I think it's fine.
Good save. Save. Yeah, there we go. You got throw. Not quite, not quite.
Well,
But the sustain's really shown itself now, though, right?
Yeah, they're
like
kinda-
you saw in that fight, they just went basically back to half and full like twice in a row. 41. And Dahaka's winning this fight, man. My
Uh,
boy. My boy.
Your stream chat actually makes a really valuable point. Jägermeister says that these supports were not made for Vala. Were made for Vala, not a Gul'dan.
Oh,
Which is actually true. If you took a Vala instead of a Gul'dan, you'd have the wave clear. You'd have a divine shield target as she popped off with a strafe or whatever it's called. And you'd get a really good battery for Oriole altogether. And Vala does offer some amount of mobility as well, unlike a Gul'dan.
yeah, no, I think I totally agree with that point. I think they were really unlucky on the bottom there. Ariel used the whip and it popped him into safety. Otherwise, they had that pick on Dahaka, and I think that would have been a really valuable pick. But oh, nicely done. But they did get the turn in. They're getting some good pressure top. They got the front wall. They're gonna get the middle wall too. And it looks like they're probably gonna. They're gonna get a lot of the bottom wall as well. So pretty great. Oh, if you can get the tongue into that. Ooh, good eye. Good try. Good try. Big fight mid. Yeah, you know what I'm finding a little bit odd on Ready Button right now is the coordination on the hooks into the gravity laps or the frost wolf is a little bit off. Stitches is kind of throwing out hooks and there's no follow-up. I think if they just get one lockdown and chain that, they're gonna blow somebody up here. They just
KT cut out.
That was great slide. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, can he get away?
KT
Great.
help.
Oh, the friendly hook.
no,
Amazing.
in health, he got it.
Amazing.
W him!
Stitches for MVP of the world, man.
No way.
For sure, he really looks.
That's why it's my favorite hero.
So it looks like people are pretty close to finishing their quest. Brawl has finished his Echo of the Elements quest. Gul'dan's almost done Echoed Corruption, so we're gonna see quite a bit of scaling happening very, very soon. Uther not too far along with his Wave of Light quest, but I think he'll get it soon.
Team did manage to
feel
turn
like-
it.
Lurk Patrol should really push this top down if they can, if they get 10 here. Because they've probably got the better boss control with either a Mosh or a Fear by Gul'dan.
I think the Mosh was gonna get interrupted.
Yeah, no, and I'm just saying if they pick that. I don't know if they will. But even Stage Dive, something that'll make it hard to take a boss.
And they know that Ready Button does not
They
have
went
3
Mosh.
of their ults.
KT
There's no
getting
Sunny,
Oh,
there's no
nice, that's who you want.
adaptation.
Oh, they
Really good ancestral
chain
design.
those stuns in a weird way.
A weird way. KT a
Interesting.
little out of position there. Getting a little cheeky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
KT's positioning, I think, should have
very
been
cheeky.
punished a lot more.
Surprised he got out of there.
Oh, I think that's really unfortunate they didn't get that Stitches pick. Did the Ancestral go off on the Stitches there?
Oh yeah, it did. That's
Oh,
why.
okay, that's why I got saved.
Otherwise, he
Yeah,
was.
fair enough, fair enough.
Sonya just pushing bottom here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
Made
You
the Haka
see,
back.
Sonya
She's doing
overextended past the fort and has bullied
Mhm.
Dahaka.
Wonder
She's
Woman
holding
there.
40 gems too.
He-Woman.
If they can build on this
She-Woman.
momentum of the turn-in and then turn in
Yeah, whatever the
again,
female version of He-Man is. Sheesh.
I love
He-Woman?
that. Yeah, that right there just made me realize what a dumb name He-Man is.
He-Man.
Oh my
Good
god!
mosh.
What a good mosh.
I'm
That's
not
just
quite
too bad, KT.
I'm not quite sure why Uther held his Divine Shield
Oh.
though. If he had Divine Shielded the ETC while he was doing
Well,
that
man.
mosh, he
Didn't
probably
do it.
would have been alive. to be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, that was a fantastic mosh. So I'm super surprised they didn't. That's the thing, though. When you only have the Gul'dan, right? It's really hard to finish those picks.
Turn in.
Gul'dan's great at getting everybody super low, but when Gul'dan hits you, you know it, and you move away. So
Yeah. That's actually very, very beneficial for them because now they can build on the momentum of their previous push.
and they got to
I
push
do
top.
think, in terms of the DPS comment you made, perhaps if Oriole had gone a different build, like maybe taking. I think the current meta Oriole build is taking either the Speed or a Righteous Assault and then going for Energized Chord instead of Glimmer of Hope. I think she would have been able to put out a lot of, well, a decent amount of DPS for a support player if she had built a different way, which would have resulted in a lot more picks from that mosh.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're all grouped up. She could have hit. She had some.
Yeah, that's like
Beefy
Righteous Assault
abilities.
after Righteous Assault.
Ooh, I don't like the pathing on
Yeah,
switches there.
just sneaking through.
He didn't get punished, he's just walking away.
Sneaking through there.
Well, can they turn this into a keep? I think they can. Oh, maybe not. Everyone's coming up from ready button now.
Ready Button does not have
Yeah.
13 yet, but
Ooh, that's perfect.
Everyone has
Oh
fears.
wow, great Aegis, but
Gunny.
yeah, wow, there you
Oh,
go.
great info,
Wow.
great fear.
That was the biggest show-off group of ults ever, hey?
just
The thing is they actually wasted
Just like one
3
after
ults.
another.
yeah.
Oh,
No, it gets interrupted.
yeah.
They actually wasted 3 ults just to save the Gul'dan. That's
Yeah.
not a good trade whatsoever.
Yeah, and see, they just, yeah, it's just so tough for them to win.
Yeah.
Everyone's ult are down right now though. Which
Yeah,
crazy nobody died. Yeah.
Wow, look at that Gul'dan. Edo.
Oh,
Sonya, hey, Sonya's the MVP
oh,
of
she
this.
woman.
Oh man, that
Did you
Gul'dan
see Sonya
Edo.
pop off? She was just a god.
Hmm?
Do they pick up boss now?
Yeah, they need to.
I
Yeah.
think so. And they are holding 41
Minions.
gems, so they're a lot closer to another turn in yet again.
Yeah, and they have the better boss control. I mean, with their ults up, they definitely do. But even ETC by himself, that has pretty good boss controls. Man, that was an amazing couple of abilities by Gul'dan there. He just took them all down to like 5% health. I mean, it's tough, right? Against KT or Gul'dan, if you clump up at all, your team just gets fucking fighted. So intense. But they're not pushing with it.
They're
I almost feel like, you know, they
at the rest of
and
the
I guess
coins.
they're not, they're even talent tiers, but
Invade on this camp.
interesting. I guess they're turning in though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll get value
and they're
elsewhere.
stealing a camp. Not bad, not bad.
Get some value elsewhere.
Just one, hey? Oh, it's because Sonya has 13. Okay. Here you Ah, come on, Sonya. Come on, she-woman.
Yeah. Do it.
Whoa, whoa. She woman? She's actually. Do you remember Xena Warrior Princess?
Oh yeah.
She's ginger version of Xena Warrior Princess.
Can
Like,
you do the, are you gonna do the Xena Warrior Princess sound now?
No, you're gonna do the Xena Warrior
I do not have the vocal range for that.
Princess. They need
What are they?
11
What are they
coins.
waiting for?
They literally just
They
need
need
to pick
11
up
Yeah, a couple more
coins
coins.
from that wave mid lane
Yeah.
or somewhere and then just turn in. Especially because
Well,
Ready
they have
is
it now.
showing top. Yeah, but I mean, they spent a lot of time around the turn in instead of actually turning in or getting the remaining 2 gems. But
Yeah,
I'm
they have it, though.
really glad they finally did it because now they can build on yet again another turn in with 16s. And
Bottom?
hopefully
Mm-hmm.
the result becomes a 1-1.
Yeah, I
They
think
are
they
really
should hit
splits.
Bonnie.
Okay, that's
Wait right in the little mist there. Try and take a nice little
Yeah.
engage, get maybe a mosh pit on a couple people.
Yeah.
Man,
I'll
like those
take
just
that.
hit like such a truck though. I mean, you see why Gul'dans go with the E-build when they get those quests and those talents. It just hits so hard.
Hook on goes in, but luckily the wall.
Yeah.
So Hook is on cooldown. This is really the time for them to.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Gul'dan's really trying to go for KT there.
Yeah, I think he's trying to fear him into the team there, but
Oh.
Aces.
Nice.
Oh, get some mosh.
They got it.
Oh
They
my
got it by mosh.
The invulnerables! Oh, I'm so proud. I'm
Yeah.
so
Big
proud
time.
of Ethan right now.
That was huge.
That was the right call. That was. That's what should have been done the whole time. This is definitely beat.
I think this is
This
game.
could be. It's looking that way.
Even if it isn't GG, Lurk Patrol has created several win conditions later
Yeah.
on in the game as well.
Oh,
Yeah, must be.
Sonya in there.
Two, or no, just one spider, I guess.
Got it.
But they're gonna get all 3 keeps probably. Yeah.
Sonya pops down, nerfs the steal,
yeah.
which is good.
Yeah. Wow. Good game. Great job, Lurk Patrol there.
Listen, Mr. YYC, were you not the one?
Hey, I said prove it to me, right? I didn't say I didn't want them to win. I said prove it. And they proved it big time. That was great play. Great play. Great plays. I mean, the Moshes were really good. The Aegises were unreal.
Yeah.
Sonya played really well. Gul'dan was hitting really hard.
Yeah.
It was good, man.
Everything was on Gul'dan's shoulders. If you look at the stats, look at Gul'dan's damage. He almost doubled Kael'thas's damage in all respects. On top of that, really good play. The builds really worked out for them as well. KT put an insane amount of damage on the enemy. I think I'm really shocked. I honestly believe that Divine Shield made it. Like, it really made it.
Oh, yeah.
If he held the Divine Shield and didn't do anything with it, that entire fight could have gone completely different.
I think for me, the disappointing thing from a ready button perspective is they never made that hook work for them. They never got the hook into, 2 lockdowns in a row and blow somebody up. I don't know if did they get 1 kill off of a hook? I don't know if they did. I don't think they did. And I mean, to be honest, unfortunately with the Stitches pick, if you don't get values out of the hook, he's not tanky enough to sit there and just absorb a full, team's worth of damage. He doesn't have a ton of mobility. So you really got to make the most of those hooks. And I think if they had a couple picks early with the hook, they could have forced the issue a bit more. But full credit to Lurk Patrol there. That was good stuff. That was a great game. That was fun. A little bit one-sided at the end, but some really fun fights. I mean, there's nothing better than a fight where you just see like one ult, the next ult, the next ult, the next ult. Yeah. And that fight at the top there.
Doomed, saved. Doomed, saved.
Yeah. So good.
Saved again.
So good. Yeah, I love it. I think I actually like that better than the Wombo combos, to be honest. I love it when it's just like, oh yeah, that's good. Now, the other thing too, they went Sundering, right?
Yeah.
So, I didn't see that get a lot of value. Or did he go Earthquake? And
he went Thunder.
No, he took Thundering. Whoa. You BM, bro? No.
I'm just saying.
I'm
like,
just kidding.
Do we remember a moment where Sundering?
Oh yeah, there were a couple Sunders happening here and there.
Yeah, I mean that's just that's one of those ults where it's like when you use Sundering, it's on a long cooldown. If it doesn't count, if you don't knock someone into your team or you don't interrupt a mosh or something with it, that's a huge ult to kind of whiff on. And I didn't see any massive Sunderings, but again, my recollection is not. So interesting. I think the best team has won each game so far, so
I think so.
Let's see what happens.
It's been a good series so far. 1-1 here. Ready button. Into game.
I like it. Confidence, baby, confidence.
1-1, huh? Interesting.
Ready button shows map.
Are we gonna take bets?
I am. I don't know actually. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I could. I don't think I come up with money on either one. I think each team won their game very convincingly. So.
If we do bets though, no, VuDu and I are Canadian, so.
Hey, I'm Canadian too.
The bets are gonna be in Canadian currency, which is like $10 Canadian is like what, 25 American cents, okay?
Hey, I'm Canadian too, by the way.
Whoa.
You don't gotta explain CDN to me.
Whoa, I thought I was gonna make
CAD.
fun, but now I can't anymore.
CDN.
You ruined
HGC.
that.
NGC.
Yeah.
Needs these act.
Yeah, whatever. Well, I guess no,
so
they don't mean anything, right?
Canadians casting. Who allowed us to cast, agglomerate in the same space and cast? What is this?
What can I say? Me and VuDu live in the same city, and we've known each other since junior high. So.
What, you guys are real life friends?
We're real life
Friends in the RL.
Whoa. Very
friends. from way back. But yeah, we're holding it down, frozen north, or at least the way too hot north right now for my liking. I truly hate summer. I truly hate it. Well, that's true. That's true.
At least
I can't come. We
of a
can't.
hurricane.
True. Yeah, yeah.
But in all seriousness,
Get those hearts going for our homies in Houston.
exactly. All seriousness, we hope
Smash that subscribe button.
everyone's okay down in Texas.
Every new subscription today, we're sending $5 then.
And $5 to the
Yeah.
American cross.
Smash that like button, people.
Wait. What about YYC's stream? What about liking that?
He's,
Oh, I got no stream. I got nothing.
he's not
I
allowed.
mean, our stream. What about hello?
No one should be watching my solo streams if such a thing existed. I would not recommend anyone to watch it.
This is unfair, VuDu. Where's my stream plug, dude? I
Hey.
gotta eat. I got student
Did you-
loans, girl.
Plug it up. Plug it up.
No.
Nobody. Said your stream wasn't ready.
I mean,
No.
what can I
Kinda
say?
over.
Smash that like button on all the casters. I've said
on
it once.
everyone.
I'll say it again. Smash the like button, and definitely hit subscribe. And once again, sorry we're late.
If you like our videos,
Sorry we haven't posted in a while. All that.
no, I think you said you weren't ready.
Well, they like the Greymane band, that's for sure. No, they did not.
You know, I'm not gonna
Greymane.
lie. I secretly like Cho'Gall on this map. As I see this Greymane ban, I'm like, am I gonna see Cho'Gall? Am I finally gonna see Cho'Gall?
Kerrigan?
I think they'll just ban it again, though. I mean,
Never.
you know, unless they go for it right off the bat.
Kerrigan doing some Kerrigan
Yeah.
thing?
There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
There's ever a map she's allowed on.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Kerrigan first pick OP.
Map she's allowed on.
Allowed.
Hey, I
Allowed.
love some Kerrigan, man. Love some Kerrigan. You know what? Kerrigan with the D shield? Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Wait. You think D-Shield's gonna be cast?
Maybe. We'll see.
JK, I'm kidding.
see.
I'm talking.
What do you mean? What did I say that D shield would cast? What did I say?
No. I was being toxic.
Oh, I see.
I was making a
I see,
joke.
I see.
Wait, you think D-Shield is gonna be cast?
Yes.
Ha ha ha. I make
And
that
then,
joke.
they took your advice. They must be watching the stream.
No. Shit. I was just joking. I make bad jokes.
No, that was good. I thought you were shitting on me, but you're shitting on them, so that's
No,
cool.
man. No, I didn't. I'm not intentionally shitting.
Hey,
on
no, you're shitting on them. You gotta own
No,
it. That's okay.
no,
You
it
hate
was a
their
joke.
team.
Damn.
No, you hate Lurk Patrol. I get it.
What? My bet's on them to win. Come on.
We get it.
But no, Sonya's actually really good on the shrine as well. She can take care of herself, unlike a Kerrigan who's kind of fragile. So I'm really feeling the Sonya here. Plus, she's a great solo laner, so she has two purposes.
And she played really well in that last game too. I mean, she outside of Gul'dan was the MVP of those team fights for sure. Ooh.
They do take the
Well done.
global, which is the Falstad, and Falstad also has a disengage if he takes Gust. Especially since Sonya is a dive character, perhaps Lurk Patrol is thinking of creating a dive comp. So by taking this Falstad early, they're kind of negating a dive comp, but there could be by creating that disengage. I'm not quite sure if they needed to pick it that early, but better to be safe than sorry. Especially since they're picking a Gul'dan. If Lurk Patrol does go a dive comp and Gul'dan, he's gonna get dead. So having that Falstad Gust there could potentially save his life.
True.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love the Gust. I mean, in basically any matchup, it's almost. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good argument to make. Gust is the best ult in the game. So
Joke's on you, he's gonna
I think
take
they
laser.
will. Yeah, exactly. But if they play
So
that
we
Gus
do
well,
have Kael'thas picked up. Really good on the shrines, just like Sonya. Malfurion as well, he can really hold his own on the shrines as well. He brings a lot of sustain. He'll be innovating the KT, giving those that quote-unquote battle momentum that innovate gives. I will say though, with Malfurion, he doesn't have cleanse. That's one point that I'm not too fond of. And on top of that, he is very slow healing over time. So against a burst comp, if Ready Button does draft a burst comp, Malfurion is going to have a really hard time. And I think with a Malfurion, even though he does bring sustain, you actually want a pick comp to happen against burst heroes. So I'm very curious to see how the rest of this draft is going to go.
indeed. Well, no new Brack. My boy. My buggy boy. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. I don't know what type of Falstad they're going to go. I mean, I would think Mage, but maybe not. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll go with the auto attacks. Hard to say. Try and punish the Sonya a bit. Too close to call right now.
And already.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Upvote finish.
I think the good thing about the auto attack is getting in a good position, ping off a couple auto attacks to finish off some of those Gul'dan kills, right?
Exactly.
So we'll see. The Rhaegar ban, interesting. Why the Rhaegar ban? Does anyone know?
Rhaegar's a really good jungler. He brings it all. He brings cleanse. There's a lot of potential to Rhaegar.
Yeah, the cleanse could be huge.
And I think they're they're really healer choking each other. Malf has been picked up, but we see Oriole is banned, Rhaegar is banned.
They're gonna go with the Kerosene, baby.
There's a Kerosene, there's a Stukov. Stukov is actually pretty good on this map for all those choke points with his silences, with his W. His heal, every time he Ds, it's essentially like a fake ancestral on like multiple people. So I see a lot of potential for Stukov. I don't, maybe Ready Button won't go Stukov, but I don't think the Rhaegar ban was as good of a ban to take.
What the heck? Interesting.
Kerosene.
Well, called the Kerosene, the Garrosh. I did not see that coming.
I don't know. I don't think Kerosene was the right call here, but maybe I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean they hit some good palms, right? So I mean, if you hit a good palm, that's
why
huge.
palm when you can Stukov? When you can Stukov D, XD plus.
I suppose
Plus.
Stukov. I don't know. I haven't really seen the great pro Stukov play so far. I don't have the faith in him yet. I feel like Kerosene, if you hit that palm and you chase somebody down and get a pick, like, I don't know, you can do so much. I don't know. Stukov, to me, I'm not sure where he kind of lies in the meta right now myself. He's not even getting banned. He's not getting picked.
Wait,
yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I love the Tyrael. Tyrael Sonya, man. Chase those peoples down.
And an
Whoa!
Triple tank. Wait. So,
I like it.
double support, double tank was first game. Second game was double support. Third game, 3 tanks and a Malfurion.
I mean, nowadays, I wish they would really just make Bruiser its own category, because sometimes it is a bit silly when we're like, I guess technically it is triple tank, but Sonya, you would never call her tank. Artanis, triple warrior, yeah. But I really wish they would just make Bruiser like a separate category.
They're really relying a lot on Kael'thas, because Sonya is going to... Actually, Sonya might not even be in the solo lane. Who knows who they're going to put.
See, the problem though,
though,
with this build that Ready Button just did, is they are falling into the exact same thing. That Lurk Patrol did no CC.
You know what? They could have banned the Malthael if they're going 3 warriors instead of the Greymane.
Interesting.
I mean,
Sorry, did you say Lurk Patrol didn't have CC?
No. I'm talking about Ready Button. Ready Button has no stuns unless I'm completely missing one.
No, you're right. You're right.
They've got the Garish pull and throw, but like I said, unless you're
Brute
just
force
all
and
pro
brute
at hitting
force.
that, it's gonna be interesting.
You can really do a lot of damage if you want like Garrosh and Stukov. Stukov, make Stukov happen. Stukov.
Stop
Damn
trying to
it.
make Stukov happen.
Why?
because he's Russian.
Hey
Stukov
man,
would have gotten so much
I
value in this
I would
map
love
and all of
him.
those choke points.
I would love him to be good. I
Sorry.
just don't. I don't think he's there yet.
You obviously haven't
Haven't
seen
seen
a
Aviato
good
play.
Stukov, sir.
Teammate.
Hey, no, I've seen some good Stukov play for sure. I don't know.
Mhm.
I prefer the healers that have been either picked or banned so far over Stukov, every one of them. But that's my own preference.
Well,
Coming
yeah,
from a
but
tank
in
player.
this particular scenario, wait, what is this?
Begins in
Oh my god, it's Insight Kerosene. Oh, this is gonna be so spicy.
5, 4, 3,
So we do see a Q build Gul'dan, which I actually really like. When you have 3 frontliners like that, that Q build Gul'dan is gonna get so much value. We do see Shandow's Clarity picked up by Malfurion, so he's gonna be continually feeding that KT. They're really all in on KT right now. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's pretty ballsy. He's taking convection,
Big front line in front of him, yeah.
so you know he knows he's gonna be safe. Theoretically,
As he
anyway.
almost gets grabbed by Garage there.
Well, prove to me that the solo tank garage is working.
So it's a Sonya versus a Malthael top lane.
Proven.
That-
Proven right there.
Prove it. Yeah, hey, that was good, man. That was good. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, I think Sonya still wins this matchup, but with the way Malthael is currently, but we'll see. As long as she can dodge that. Oh, you got... Yeah.
Yeah, I think they made him a lot less effective.
And Sonya's just doesn't have the health pool to make it, you know, he doesn't get that crazy value.
Less
Right?
effective against one.
And they're already
One-on-one.
sending someone up to help, so.
Yeah. You make it out.
KT
I think he
down.
should've- I think Trill should have saved his sword for later for that chase, because he threw the sword down and he didn't even teleport to get that extra damage. So potentially they could have gotten a pick on the Malthael.
I mean, that worked out really well for
Timed
Ready
that
Button though,
out.
because they got the 3 lanes soaked that whole time.
Oh
And the
yeah,
pick.
for sure.
Yeah.
He had to get that pick from Malthael to make it at least somewhat worth it.
That's the problem when you run the triple warrior, right? Like, those rotations for the picks are pretty hard. You gotta really hit all your abilities to make that work.
Oh my god. There it is. I figured that was gonna happen.
Oh,
He didn't kind of.
and KT getting picked,
Yeah.
huge, and that's not helping the convection, that's for sure.
Oh, he's gonna have to.
Is he? I think he
Chill out
must
a
be
little
playing a little aggro to get those convection stacks. Otherwise,
He's gonna have to back off and chill out a little.
I mean, he can still get them
Intense.
as long as he does them behind his tanks.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, better
He
to get
really
the
got
convection
that.
late game, right? Than not get it at all.
True.
That's what my mother always said.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
What's it?
You heard me. My mom plays pro HotS.
Could you imagine?
Oh yeah?
Janice, man.
Is she Faye?
Dropping
Or
names,
something?
eh? I like it.
Oh, there you go.
Perfect.
Nice. Ooh.
Didn't-
Oh, great.
Sonya
Great
was
throw.
fine. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Saber
There we
set.
go. This is the garage play I needed to see. It's happening.
Right?
That's the hard thing with having a Malfurion healer, is you can't really keep people up against
No.
any kind of burst. I mean, granted, Malthael and
Wow,
Gul'dan
they're
aren't
just
burst,
hitting
but
these throws
Oh my
every
goodness.
time.
that was a really,
Yeah.
that was a really good route, though, but not enough to save him.
Wow, and he's just hitting all of his pulls even. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, Bubble. MVP so far, my man.
I think at this point, Lurk Patrol shouldn't even be in this lane.
No, they need to get out of here.
They need to
for
get
sure.
soaked and then come back for the defense. But we have the Sonya actually double soaking, taking care of that, so...
Excuse me.
Yeah, for being up 6-1 in kills,
Yeah, not a huge lead.
experience
No.
lead isn't that big, which
Not even half level. Or maybe.
I guess we have Sonya to thank for that.
Yeah.
You
She,
think tanks will
you
never
beat me
die.
to it. She woman.
Tanks will never die. Wow. Oh, yeah, he's just giving it business.
This is
I
also
promise
extremely
you,
low.
I will
It's
never
his
die.
Arcane Punisher into melee.
Mm-hmm.
Just chunking down.
Although
the
they
front line.
nerfed the Arcane Punisher so much that, like, I don't think
still
it's actually the
hurts,
best
though.
Punisher.
It still hurts.
I think the Frozen Punisher is now the most annoying one. Mortar Punisher is still just a joke, but... They need to make Mortar Punisher do a ton of damage, because it's so easy to dodge.
Takes forever.
Yeah,
I think so.
but what do we know?
You know.
Good E by Falstad.
Yeah.
They are going to be losing soak top. I don't think, unless they're rotating to get a pick, they need to go back to soak.
Well, and if they're gonna rotate for the pick, they gotta go all in. They keep
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
pulling up halfway, right?
No, I think they did that. They played it the right way. It was the Arthas route that had missed because Falstad had cast E, so they knew they lost their opportunity. So it wasn't that they weren't committing; they just the initiation of the route was just gone. So it's like whatever. Let's just go back to lanes. I'm not too happy about this lane match up top with Tyrael versus the two angels. Really,
That's right.
what is Malthus, the angel of death, and what's Tyrael, the angel of
The Angel of Deep Voices.
deep voices? That's why Oriel has a crush on him, you know?
Oh man, the throws, man. Like, I take back everything I ever said about Garrosh. It's just getting so much value right now. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like he's basically like tanky
So-
Stitches right now.
Mhm.
So ideally, like, they have to fight before 10, but now that Arthas is dead, they should have just soaked. I'm not quite sure
They need to
what
just
is
soak now. They have to just give
happening
this up.
right now with Lurk Patrol, but they've lost an insane amount of soak.
Yeah, they gotta just give this up and soak.
Level down.
They need to take this bottom wall here, get some value. I don't know why Arthas is coming down. I guess he's trying to deal with
Gonna
that.
clear that camp and
Camp.
they'll get a
yeah.
little bit of experience.
Oh, Falstad is going down to try and save the day. Not blowing the gust there. By the time. Good.
Saved.
Now, weird leaving the Gul'dan there, I guess. It's taken him a little while to get this, but
He's good at
They
it.
get- and they
you
have
know,
the
the rest
time.
of his team has to go pop off elsewhere. Plus, the shrine was already done. It was fine.
yeah, here we go. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Get him. Get him. Gotta follow that Punisher
Just
stun.
cheering on the Punisher.
See, Garrosh getting
That's a
chunked.
really good route.
See that?
Oh.
Again, like
Dust.
that's the tough
Oh
thing
my
about playing
goodness, the
against
Twilight Dream
Garrosh,
actually
right?
got interrupted. If it hadn't, they would have gotten that kill on
Yeah, they're
double.
putting-
Yeah,
doubles.
exactly. It's just like it's so hard not to focus someone when they get that low, but they
Twilight
just
Dream
pop
is
so
off
many
cooldown now.
kills on it.
Are you gonna cast it? Please cast it! But now there's no follow-up. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oof. He just walked right into that. Now convection is at what? What's the quest at?
19, yeah, he's close.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I mean that's one of the
No
best parts about
combos
Garrosh is it's
possible
so
to save
hard
Garrosh.
for your animal brain not to just go for the guy who's got no health, and he's suckered them in a couple times there, being pretty low health and taking so much damage.
Well,
So
well, actually, Garrosh would have
Uh-oh.
fallen if
Yeah, if they didn't
Twilight Dream
gust.
wasn't
I
interrupted.
think
Yeah.
they had him there.
yeah,
Gust
Oof.
save.
But I mean, they they popped a fear onto. Oh, sorry, other way around. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Team's confused.
Same.
But hey,
Convection. Yes, convection's done. Everyone's actually finished their quest. Almost everyone.
oh, are they gonna go for something here? No.
I don't think so. 13 is being caught, but they are split.
Yeah, they probably
I
should.
think
Yeah, I think they
Garage
gotta go
up top.
fight here.
should
They
do
gotta fight
something
right here.
risky, especially since Garage is
Invade or
Well,
something.
they're up, yeah.
Something happen. But go in there, like
they're
someone.
hesitating just too much. At
Yeah,
least they
they're all now they're gonna
They
get
might
collapsed
get
on.
gusted
Yeah.
out. I'm not quite
I
sure.
think they waited too long there.
I mean, I don't know if it's worth it.
Garage is
for
coming
waste
down
of
though,
gas
and
there,
they
but
don't have 13.
do
It's
it.
5v5.
Oh, false.
Oh.
Oh, just savage throw.
Sonya
Savage throw.
doing she-woman things.
Yeah. Wow.
But not enough.
That throw, man, for MVP. He just tossed Arthas across the
Yeah.
wall. Took him out of the fight completely.
Went to the
5
base there.
4.
Yeah.
Wow. I get it.
I get it.
I get it, man. I just smashed that like button.
Get that garage tank.
You're essentially just using the what the fuck moments little thing that they have at the end, right? Smash that like button.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, it's, I'm using it.
I mean, I don't think you need 3 people to do that. One camp. They should have split up, gotten a little bit more so, get 13, and immediately engage.
Yeah, they're just behind
absolutely
the 8
have
ball
to.
right now, like every step of the way. They need to make something happen, and I
Yeah.
think
They
like
either
I
don't
liked that engagement at the bottom there, but they needed to do that like a minute earlier.
Faster.
It took way too long.
I think, yeah, they either engage this or they concede and then give up the objective, give up the fort, and then fight.
Yeah, but they're
Who
just showing up
knows?
now.
Ready button might be 16 by then.
Punisher's done already.
Yeah, it
I guess
just
they
seems a bit off, right?
save the fort, I suppose.
I guess so. I mean, I don't know if the fort's really priority right now. But yeah.
Well, this should be a fort down at least.
Yeah, I don't think they can save it anyways.
Wow, and he's going for the mouth. That Punisher just causing havoc.
Mm-hmm.
What was that show? And I think it was actually a Canadian show where it was like Punisher control.
Nathan?
Yeah, he's goner, man. He's gotta be.
I mean, he lived for a long time popping his ult.
Wow, that was a ballsy false stat play. I love it.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and Sonya, she's gone.
I think this is definitely keep. Because
Yeah, 3 down. I mean, oh man,
I'm not quite
some of
sure
these fears just a little bit off.
Trying to fear them like back towards the wall a little bit more.
Was that a blind? Oh no, it wasn't blind, but yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess you know the fight's over. You got time to get that cooldown reset. I suppose for it. So far, I mean, bubble this for MVP for sure, 1000%. It's funny, totally. Like I think, I guess that's kind of the fun thing about Garrosh. It's like some games he feels just like completely useless, and then games like this, you're like, wow, he is single-handedly winning some of these fights. Like when he's almost like, yeah, he really is like a Stitches in a way, where if you hit that throw, that pull and throw, and you split someone off and get a pick, the fight's over before it starts, right? And they've been doing that almost every time.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good.
So unlike Malfurion, who has no cleanse, Kerosene to cleansing touch.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, cleanse the heck out of people.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Cleanse is one of those tough ones where it's like, it's one of the most important abilities, and when it doesn't get picked, it just feels really bad. I mean, I guess there's not a ton to cleanse people out of.
Wait,
But,
what? What do you mean?
well, from Ready Button, what are you gonna cleanse?
No.
What are you gonna cleanse?
Kerrigan's on Ready Bun's team, so he's gonna
No,
cleanse.
no, no. I'm saying the opposite way. So
Oh,
there's no cleanse, right, for Mal.
Yeah.
You know what, Mouth? If he's a
Yeah.
good support player, he could cleanse before Garrosh does his combo.
Wow, I don't know. I mean, like, sure.
Yeah, I think,
guess
like,
if you're
if
the
you see-
best player in the world.
I think if you see them get pulled, then you cleanse them
Yeah. I guess
You know,
that's a very
I'm
very hard
disappointed.
thing.
before you can throw them.
But yeah, I mean, I don't. I can understand why they didn't pick it in this case. I guess is what I'm trying to say. It always feels good busting out the cleanse, but again, you know, not as much crowd control like we said earlier.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
They're
but
probably
Mouth
okay with-
also isn't getting that much value. In order to be able to use silence effectively, he has to put himself in really dangerous positions unless he's silencing for the target of Garrosh. But he keeps getting interrupted when he tries to do it. Like, oh no, KT.
oh wow,
Right,
again,
it's
man.
over.
Wow.
Bit late.
Oh, there's the silence on Garage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like that's what I'm saying. It's insane.
Yeah.
That damage put on Garrosh, so he just walks out.
And all of the Arthas minions too.
That's a really
Just
good
insane.
defensive route, but it did not save.
And again,
Malphite,
it's weird, right?
unfortunately.
Because Garrosh died first on their team, but
Yeah.
he won that fight again.
took so much
He won that fight
damage.
for them again. He took,
Yeah.
got the first pick, throw, and then he took 3 people out of the fight
Yeah.
for like a minute.
They're just working on him and he wouldn't die.
Yeah. I think what Tyrael should have done is as soon as KT got thrown, he hesitated for like a split second. If he didn't hesitate and he immediately like sorted in and cast Sanctification, he could have
Yeah.
saved Kael'thas.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do now. And Arthas is getting picked on so hard here, which is his one weakness, right? Is if you either don't get, if your Army of the Damned is on cooldown,
Yeah.
or you're stunned and you can't use it, you're very very. So
Arthas is such an immobile hero to
Yeah.
face into a Garrosh. It's
Mhm.
it's quite painful to see. Usually
Yeah, for
with
sure.
Arthas, if you have if the enemy has dive, so he's such a strong anti-dive hero, but he doesn't really work in this particular place. Because you need a tank with high mobility to deal with that Garrosh. Instead,
Yeah.
he's very immobile, and Garrosh can just poop on him. Especially with or without army, he's still gonna go down.
yeah,
They are
wow,
sick,
20 to
though.
16, man.
This is the only time that they have to make.
There
a
we go, that
really
cleansing
good
touch.
cleanse.
Very nice.
Oh.
Mouse in our
Wow,
position.
wow.
But
He didn't even have time to react with Ice Block. and Twilight
That was a great fear and a
Yeah,
great
for sure.
fly down. Cool, man.
Edward Torres, I know Mouth doesn't have cleanse anymore. I said there's no
Oh.
cleanse. Why are you
Wow.
whispering me and writing
I mean,
it
come
in the
on,
chat?
right? Like,
Garrosh.
this is crazy. These throws are off the
Garrosh just
hook.
sneak it around the back.
Bubble, this is just got to be feeling himself right now. So,
Oh yeah, definitely a one hand on the mouse moment.
yeah, hell yeah. Well, maybe not. I didn't mean literally, but
But
yeah,
maybe.
sure.
But maybe, who knows, at this point in the game.
Figuratively and
And
literally.
literally.
Whoa.
You know, it's
calm
with this.
down,
Who knows
sir.
with this guy?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a sick. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, what banner is that?
Depends what kind of mouse he's got,
What's
right?
that banner?
Yeah. Black. I don't know. MVP Black banner, I guess.
Looks like
Is
it.
MVP Black banner?
Yep.
Guess so.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I just feel like, you know, the alts on the control side, they're constantly being used from kind of positions of self-saving opposed to like coordination,
Yeah,
you know?
I think
Like that, for example, that was very odd.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think if
pour
Mal
one out, man. Pour one out for my fallen
hadn't
homies.
used his silence like for no reason, he could have saved it for right then and
Yeah,
potentially.
exactly. I don't know why it got used there. It's very odd.
That's a really
Oh, and a
good
great
fear.
fear again.
Oh,
Oh,
he lives.
Oof.
What false said?
Yeah, there you go.
He's got it.
that
Yeah,
auto
looks like
attack
this is
Volstead. Yeah, I mean this has to be GG,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
5 down.
And the throw kill for good measure. Wow, just straight up left the game.
Hmm.
Wait, why? That's pretty BM.
Liz, please nerf Garrosh.
Oh,
Hey
it's the
man.
Valkyrian that left. Rare.
Hero's so silly.
Ooh, interesting. Well, I don't know, because it didn't feel silly in game 1.
Oh, not really. They had him, didn't it? Or who had him?
Intense. Well,
Yeah, Lurk.
it was Lurk Patrol,
Yeah.
right?
Huh.
And it didn't feel OP in that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow, that was just huge MVP performance there from Garrosh, I think.
But yeah.
Props to my Orcish homie. Wow, good series. I mean, none of the games felt super close, but
Mm-hmm.
that last game probably felt the most one-sided out of all three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of these builds, though,
Mm-hmm.
I think some of these builds really affected the gameplay. Like, the Sonya took what? She took what? Okay, so she went spear build, but I think if she had invested more into the twirly,
Okay.
like whirlwind, life funnel, etc.,
Yeah.
that would have been a lot more valuable. In Leap, I don't know how much value you're gonna get out of Leap unless you're running away from a garage
I don't know if it's still to jump out or what.
I mean,
flipped
yeah,
you.
theoretically,
If you take
yeah.
if you take the other ult, whatever it's called, the one where you
Wrath.
yell and stuff,
Wrath.
yeah, Wrath. You're gonna be able, if you build Wrath and you build it with the self-sustained Sonya, you could be in for longer and really do like a lot more damage instead of whatever this spear build is.
I mean, the thing is, though, I think what they were going for theoretically was a little bit more divey with the Tyrael Sonya, get into the back line,
I
have
guess so.
Arthas lock someone down, have Sonya leap in, have Tyrael sword in, and try and get some of those squishies in the back line, but they never actually really committed to that idea, so I don't know.
If that is the case, let's say that was the case on paper, then Kael'thas's level 4 would have been one of the Gravity Lapse talents, not Mana Tap when you have a Shando's Clarity Malfurion feeding you, unfortunately. Like,
hey, I'm not saying I get it, but that seems like
I think if they tweaked really minor things, they probably would have still lost, but it would have
But not so bad.
it would have been like more of a fight, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
And yeah, Falstad totally took Giant Killer, and there's Malthael. I mean,
the thing for me is, to be honest, like, sometimes I feel like you just get that one character that goes off, and if it's a character like Garrosh and he's just getting you a pick before a fight starts every time, it almost doesn't even matter. Like, if it's 4 versus 5 almost every team fight, there's just not much you can do. And it felt like every single team fight, Garrosh would come in from the side, throw somebody back, they're dead, and then it's 4 versus 5, and then it doesn't matter what heroes or what talents you have, and it just felt like every fight was gone.
Yeah, I think like they built be more aggressive, but like you said, they weren't really able to do it. Starting every fight like 4 on 5.
Yeah.
Somebody early.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, not like this. Yeah.
They weren't really taking advantage of the aggressive comp.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I think, though, I think one thing we called out earlier on is, when they did lose that guy early, I think Lurk Patrol needed to spread out and just soak immediately. But I think they tried to hang on a little bit too long in some cases, which really let them get behind in experience.
Yeah, they might not have adapted.
I mean, it's tough. They played so well in game 2, and really, really, I think I felt like they had a really good shot after game 2.
Yeah, no, it's an exciting series.
Yeah.
Back and forth, kind of.
Good times, y'all. See you later, Northern friends.
Wait.
So yeah,
well,
Ready Button. Ready Button takes
Canadians
semifinals 2-1 against Lurk Patrol.
Word up.
It's pretty hard. You have like 3 casters. I'm like, am I talking too much? Am I not talking enough?
Oh, you just do you.
No, it's impossible to say.
No rules. You make the rules.
Sure. By the way, your chat popped off. I don't know if you've read it or if you care, because like, plus,
oh, yeah?
they were pretty hilarious and popping off.
All right.
Yeah, like I said, guys, I mean, sorry we haven't posted in a while, but, you know, subscribe, get those hearts going, smash that like button. Yeah, we'll see you guys all next week.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right, peace
Catch you
out.
later.